All right. Welcome to the Fantasy Sports Game Show, everybody. This is episode 23. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Welcome to the Fantasy Sports Game Show. We are the sports affiliation. You are the sports affiliation. So if you're listening, remember to just get the comments in. We send a free pack of cards and stickers to whoever participates the most. We want interaction with their show. That's kind of what we're about. We're going to get to our contestants, but here we go. As always, we do have a mystery trivia question to start the game. I will be giving hints, okay? Here we go. If you're ready, make sure you're not muted, and we'll get going. Starts whenever I finish the question. This running back had over 1,000 scrimmage yards, 29 receptions, but only 4 touchdowns. All right, time starts now. The first clue is this happened last year. Second clue is he did not play 17 games. Third clue, he is a running back. 4 seconds.
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, man. We got one guess. Dalvin Cook. Do move to 22-1 against the guest. The answer is Jonathan Taylor. Hot name.
Should have known he was in the news today.
Exactly.
Gonna say there might be something we could say about that as we get going on the game show. So what are your thoughts on Jonathan Taylor? Is he going anywhere? Where is he going? We will get this going. We'll go from Tyler to Tracy to JJ and to Anthony. Anthony's not here. I guess we need to get him the invite to JC if you want, because he was going to be part of the show as well. But we'll just go right through it. And Tyler, we'll start with you. I'm going to grab my whiteboard.
All right. I'll wait on you, I guess.
I'm here. I just grabbed it real quick. It was on the wrong side of the desk. Right.
Okay. JJ, I have no clue. This whole temper tantrum thing that with running backs never seems to really work out in their favor, or really any player. Like you start throwing fits about your contract and stuff, and then all of a sudden the NFL says, maybe we'll just, let you go so we don't have to deal with the headache. So I don't know that it really benefits. And while I think in Indianapolis he would have had a huge role and he would had the potential to get paid, so I don't know that he goes to a better situation necessarily.
Okay, Tyler, why don't you tell everybody where you're from and what you do as well? Thumbs up means you get a point, so giving you a point right there. Giving the thoughts on JT.
Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, so my name's Tyler. I'm with the Fantasy Football Advice Forum, the community for fantasy footballers. All we do is hang out, talk fantasy football, talk about each other's trades, drafts, and just hang. And that's what our platform's for. That's what it's meant for. So come and hang out.
I finally got in there, Tyler. I told you I would.
Hey, man, these Jersey League drafts are going crazy. My phone's been buzzing all day. We got like 100 people in those things.
I'm done. Yeah.
All right. Tracy, you're up on the clock. You're up. What are your thoughts on JT? And tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, the first thing I immediately did was look up salary cap with the boys to see where he could go. I mean, Chiefs he could go to. I don't think he will, and we don't really need him. But the Lions, possibly, but considering they're asking for a first-round draft pick or multiple, like, lower-round draft picks, I don't think they're going to go. Honestly, I think it's going to be Eagles or Chiefs. If he goes to the Eagles, it's like, I don't know. Eagles don't really produce. He wouldn't be anyone that I would probably draft just because of that, because I hate them. So, I don't know. I would love him to end up in the Lions. I love the Lions, but and the Chiefs will be awesome because it's my team, but I don't see it happening. So I have no clue. I mean, Bears, but if he goes to the Bears, it's also a throwaway. Or Browns, sorry, but it's also a throwaway if he goes there. It's a waste. So
that would be hard.
Yeah.
Garrett did restructure today.
Yeah. We'll see how that helps, clearing up some room. And then if you want to follow Tracy, she's at GG_FFbots. Giving you one more thumbs up is there, Tracy. And up next, JJ, please tell us your thoughts on JT and then a little bit about yourself.
Well, I don't know. I get the sneaking suspicion that Jim Irsay just set a price tag so high that he knows nobody will meet, so he can just say F you to JT and let him languish. I think that's just going to push him back onto the field. I don't know. I can't see somebody giving up a first for Jonathan Taylor or for any running back at this point. So I don't think he's going anywhere. But I've been wrong before, which is why I'm unaffiliated. So you can just find me on Twitter being a fool. That's generally where I am.
All right.
He's an awesome fool. I'll tell you that much. Great guy.
Right there.
Thank you.
And then did we get Anthony in right there?
Oh, Anthony's here.
He is here.
He made it.
How's it going, man? How's it going?
That's good.
Thoughts on JT?
What are your thoughts on JT? And tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm Anthony. I'm with Two Fat Guys Fantasy Football. Living here in Indy, it's an interesting experience right now with the Jonathan Taylor news. There are a lot of very triggered fans right now that really just don't want to hear about it. Ultimately, with the price tag being what it is, the first round plus, I don't think the timing of it is going to be where you can get that. Now, if it's a contender, you might be able to offer a late first, but I think ultimately he ends up in the Colts training room this year because he's already said that he's not going to play unless he's 100%, and he's just going to find a way to not be 100%, so he's not going to play very much this year.
All right, man. I love it. Different takes on JT. Two people say he'll stick around in Indianapolis, not get a deal done. I completely understand that. But there's also the possibility he does go somewhere. We'll just have to wait and see. I've still been drafting him. I want to see what's going on right there.
He's coming to Minnesota. I think that's why they didn't. They were just waiting, man. I think Minnesota's been waiting. Kareem Hunt went there. Everyone's on Madison, but I'm telling you, man, if they don't have to pay much for him, Minnesota, I mean, that's a team that could go win a Super Bowl right there with that.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm tilting as well. But I'll tell everything. I definitely don't want to see him go there. So how it works, we're going to get through the first questions, and then we'll have 30 seconds for you each to answer it. If you go a little over in this round, it's okay. We'll tighten it up in the elimination round after 3 questions. Somebody will be eliminated as we go back to the 3-person format. But you'll get back at the end of the show, okay? First one's pretty easy. Let's ease into it. What was your favorite fantasy football expo experience? And then we'll go Tyler, Tracy, JJ, and then Anthony. So, Tyler, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
Man, I'm going to bring a shirt next year that says, I'm here for the hangs. That was my favorite part. I love people, and the people were awesome, whether it be late night drinking on the top floor of the parking garage or Sunday night karaoke at Jose's, or even the bar at the DoubleTree. Everybody was down to hang. Nobody felt too proud or too stuck up to hang around, and that's what we love about the fantasy football community. It's just different.
All right, giving you one more at the end. 3 points right there. Up next, Tracy, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
When I met Jeff at the Better Vision booth, he screamed, "You're a celebrity." When I looked around, I was like, "Who's here?" And then 4 people screamed my name, but I saw Hutch's, and it was just my favorite part. I got to talk to him, screaming and making a big deal up for his kid. Parent thing. That was my favorite moment because I was legit looking around for celebrity.
Sometimes it's where you expect to get another point right. Up next is JJ. You're on the clock, sir, and it starts right now.
Well, I got to say, I always say to the kids, sometimes the bad circumstances can lead to great memories. We're at that party Friday night and that thunder and lightning hit. Everybody's scattered, and I found myself in the Imperial Room, which is this dive bar. But I was there with Ryan Hallam and Mauricio and Doug and Carla, Hema, Jameson, Renee, and we had some drinks. It was Ryan's birthday. We shot pool, hugged each other, and drank some more. Fantastic.
Giving you one more at the end, getting you 4 points there. Giving you the lead right now. But Anthony, who are on the clock. Start right now.
Yeah, it's easy to say that the best thing is the people, but it really is. First time attending, found out about it in April, and just knew it was something I had to be a part of. But getting there and learning how tight knit the community is and how open everybody is, it doesn't matter if you don't get big timed. Somebody just kind of starting up like me, able to talk to Scott Engel, Bob Harris, Jeff Mans, just everybody.
Yep, yeah, I agree. That's probably one of my favorite aspects of it as well. The relationships you form, the people you get to talk to. I got to talk to one of you on the show at the FF Expo, so I'm really thankful for that. And I'm thankful for you all being here. Comments on there, just people talking about the deck. So I saw Wendy make a comment. Anybody say anything?
No, just people in here talking to each other. Everyone's excited, It's good to see people that we saw at the expo chiming in. So we got to have that. It's we all miss each other already.
That's the problem.
Definite post expo blues here, baby.
Yeah,
already looking forward to next year.
Oh, yeah.
Real thing. So second question, preseason weekend rewind. We'll get to that in a second. But what are you most impressed with the week 2 preseason games thus far? We'll go Tracy, JJ, Anthony, Tyler. So Tracy, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
First, sorry for the internet. It's shitty, but I actually haven't had time to watch any games, to be honest. It's been awful. I don't put a lot of stock in preseason or the first 2 weeks anyway, but I'm hoping to catch something this weekend. But my Chiefs have won both of their games, so
yeah, the Chiefs covered the spread well. They don't be nervous about Patrick Mahomes out there playing, but the nature of the got to take it, right. So, all right, you want to get me right there, Tracy. So up next, starts right now.
All right. I'm a diehard Jets fan, so I was just happy that Mekhi Becton is starting to improve a little bit. And I hate to say it, but Becton's going to be the key for the Jets this year. If he can just be average, we have a shot at the playoffs. I'm just looking for average, Mekhi. Come on, Mekhi. Just average. But we'll see what happens.
All right, I love it. Giving the offensive line a little love right there. Don't see too much. Pro move. I love it right there, JJ. You don't know it. He's been injured the past couple of years, hoping to get something out of it. All right, up next we have Anthony. You're on the clock, and it starts right there.
I've been real interested in seeing how a lot of the rookies are working into their roles as the preseason goes on. To see the rookie running backs, Tank Bigsby, Roshan Johnson, how well they're acclimating and really making the most of the opportunity. The rookie receivers making the most of their opportunities and really showing what kind of a role they're going to have in the offenses as the season's really kind of kicks in.
All right. I love it, Anthony.
All right. Just wanted to there's breaking news that Dolphins are expected to explore trade with Colts. Just came out right now. So
all right, I love it. Dolphins on the mix, on the move. Up next, we do have Tyler rounding out the question. What were you most impressed with preseason week 2? Start right now.
Yeah, so close to Anthony, but not going to quite copy. So this year going into Dynasty, I felt like everybody was really down on this draft class. They're like, if you're not getting somebody in like the top 7 or so, there's nobody, But I've been surprised how many late people have actually showed up. I mean, Tajay, Puka, Tank, Deuce Vaughn even, and everybody's like, oh, he's going to be, he's cut material. He's too small. And like, everybody's surprising me, how talented the class actually turns out to be and how much they're going to make a difference.
Oh, I love it. Great answer right there. The deep dive, never discount the guys going late. Have something to prove. After 2 rounds, we got 8-8. JJ and Tyler, Tracy at 7, and Anthony at 7 as well. So last question. Somebody will be eliminated. This game is currently on right now. Baltimore versus Washington. What are you looking forward to? Looks like Baltimore's up 6-0. They're about to try to kick an extra point. But we'll start with Trey. We'll go, let's see, third question. So we got JJ, Tyler, Anthony, Tracy. So JJ, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
Listen, there's a few things in football that are more important to me than streaks. The Baltimore Ravens are riding a 24-game preseason winning streak. It means nothing, but I care. So that's keep the streak going. Come on, Ravens.
I love it. With time to spare, giving you one more. Yeah, this is a big deal. I saw some feedback on it. They had a pretty good pregame set here on the channel, so I was thoroughly impressed with that. I felt like they talked about like, does it matter? Doesn't it matter? So it was a good bit. I like that. Up next, we got Tyler. The time starts right now.
Yeah, we know the Ravens are going to be good. They'll figure it out. John Harbaugh will figure it out. I'm really looking to see how Washington develops. I am really intrigued by Sam Howell. I think he's going to chunk the ball. I think they're going to let him chunk the ball. I think they've got some weapons. And for my IDP folks, I love some Washington defense. My guy out of Arkansas, Cameron Curl over there. You know, it's gotta love some.
Getting some suey action in there going on. Anthony, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
Yeah, there were really two things that I had highlighted that I wanted to see. One, I wanted to see Zay Flowers' usage, and we got to see that in the first drive. He was heavily involved, scored the touchdown, and looked electric. The second thing that I want to see is my most owned quarterback in Dynasty, and that is Sam Howell. I want to see the kid come out. I want to see him light it up. He was my number one rated QB prospect in the draft last year. I think he's got everything it takes to light up the league.
All right, at the buzzer right there. Looking at two matchups. Tracy, it's on you. You got to get at least 2 points to continue this. 3 to knock Anthony out. Here we go.
I'm actually looking forward to kind of how everyone met together with all of the new rookies and you know, Adele coming on and just seeing how it all fits. But I just don't want my guy Alexander to get hurt. Basically, I just want him to kind of actually do well, but who knows?
I love that right there.
He's in every draft, so.
Yeah, you know, when you get that heavily tilted, you kind of get invested in a player. Health is important. I was going to talk about injuries. We had quite a few in week 2. We didn't really discuss any of those. None of them are turning out to be super. But we do have a tie. So that means Anthony and Tracy, you guys have a 15-second timer. I'm going to give you an option on an ADP. Anthony, you are been on the show before. So Tracy, the rookie, you will go second. You must take the option that Anthony does not. Here it is. Out of these two running backs, who would you rather have? Half-point PPR, Bijan Robinson or Austin Eckler? On you, Anthony.
I want Austin Eckler. Give me the guy who's proven. He is the guy in that offense. They are going to run the wheels off of him this year in the last year of his deal. It's an explosive offense with Kellen Moore. I want that guy that I know.
Right. 15 seconds. You did take Austin Eckler. Tracy, that means you must take Bijan. You're on the clock, and it starts right now.
I would have taken him anyway. He's a way better player, in my opinion. I think he's going to blow up and take off. I think people aren't picking him like they should. And I can't wait. He's going to prove. I mean, everyone likes him, but I think he's just going to.
All right. Go. Bijan right there at the end. Austin Eckler last year for Anthony. Tracy saying she just wanted Bijan to have it anyway. Thinks he's going to be an excellent player, being undervalued. I think I'm tilting to Tracy. I rode Austin Eckler to the playoffs last year. It's going to be interesting to see how his body holds up after 2 years. I think Kellen Moore's going to want to air it out over there as well. I think it might hurt them, but their ADP is real similar. So, Anthony, please hang on. Tracy, you are advancing. We are going to the round of 3, just like that. So, JJ and Tyler are tied, but JJ had the 11 points first. So, we will give it to you, the tiebreaker. Tyler on 11, and then Tracy, right now, you got 9.5. All right. Points will double. I will be more up in this round. You cannot take the person's answer that goes before you, so you must take a new one, okay? Here we go. We're going to put it goes back to the 24-second NBA shot clock. A little less time. Try to get your point across in the 24 seconds, okay? We'll ding you if you go too much over that time. Here we go. So up first, JJ, then Tyler, then Tracy. Fourth quarter finale is what we call this segment, based off of half point PPR redraft, 12 team, and we get that going. I said 40 seconds. I'll hold to that since that's what I put you guys on the script. So giving you a bonus time. Van Jefferson, MVS, and Marvin Mims are all within 2.5 ADP. Who do you like more and why? JJ, you're on the clock and it starts right now.
This is easy for me. It's MVS. I'm looking for a modest improvement from last year's numbers. He put up 42 receptions, 687 yards, 2 TDs. Another year with Reed and Mahomes, more comfortable in the offense, best offense in the NFL. I'm excited for him and I'm happy to grab him late in a draft. In fact, just in Polly's playoff, I got him at 18-4. Mims went 14-9. And the other guy you mentioned went 15-4. So I got MVS late, and I'll do that every day.
Locking the value right there. Giving you one more thumb at the buzzer. Putting you up at 17. Taking MVS off the board. So you got two choices in the time.
Man, I love MVS. But since I have to take a curve, I'm going to go Mims. I think Russell Wilson sees a massive improvement this year. They're desperately looking for wide receiver 3, or 2 if Cortland Sutton, can't keep it on the field. But they're looking for those, and I think he has the talent, the ability to be a guy, especially out of the slot and breaking routes, and see some good PPR work.
All right, love it. And one more right there at the buzzer, talking about the PPR league mentioned as well. Tracy, that means you must kind of go with Van Jefferson. Why are you taking Van Jefferson? And your time starts right now.
Oh God, I mean, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I don't like him at all. He's just not worth anything for me. I mean, he stays healthy. He actually stays healthy, I guess, sort of. He could be a deep threat, but I don't know. For fantasy, he's good. I think if we hold on to him, he'll be worth something possibly. But I just out, guys.
At least she tried. That's all that matters.
All right, Van Jefferson, McVay, Super Bowl champions. Those other guys, I don't believe had a Super Bowl. Well, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, I guess he does. I guess Russell Wilson has won a Super Bowl too, so that is a mute point. Down for me. I lose a point there trying to didn't work there. I'll give you one more for that reason, Tracy. Okay. So I'll give you 2 because it's double the points right now. So you got 12.5. JJ's got 17. Tyler's got 17 or 15. Tyler, you're on the clock first with this one. Once again, 40 seconds. It is another 8 running backs this time. You got Mostert, Gainwell, and Ezekiel Elliott. They're all currently within 2 ADP. Who do you like more and why? And it starts now.
Give me Zeke. I'm going to take Zeke over. I know everybody's talking about Ramondre and how Zeke's fallen off. Zeke still had 876 yards and 12 touchdowns last year. It ain't like he's washed up. It felt that way because it was the first season we seen him outside of the top 10, and even then major production alongside Tony Pollard, who finished, even higher. So their run game was strong. And I think Zeke's got something to prove. I think he's going to do it. And, that's my take on that. I like some Zeke.
All right, there you go, right there. One more at the buzzer. Up next, Tracy. You cannot take Zeke, Kenneth Gainwell, or Mostert. The time's on you. Starts right now.
I would take Gainwell any day. I think he's great, especially when he came out. He's producing. He's catching the ball. He's run. I mean, he's to me, he's the top of the 3. I love him. I think he's going to do great things, and I think this is the first year he's going to start, and he's just going to keep continuing up. Whereas the other running backs, I don't think they're going to do as well, to be honest.
All right, taking youth right there, giving you one more, giving me some time left on the buzzer as well. Taking the youth. I love Kenny Gainwell. Made me a very profitable Super Bowl bet. He covered his yards. So you know what this means, Tyler? You must take Mostert. The time is on the starts right now.
JJ's almost.
JJ,
I got you. That's why I'm the producer.
That is why you're the producer. Yeah, I'll take Mostert. Why the hell wouldn't I take Mostert? I mean, he has Jeff Wilson. He has a Chain and Savin Ahmed to deal with. But listen, they're all injury prone in that offense, right? We can expect Mike McDaniel to run a high-powered offense. You have Waddle and Hill taking off the top. Give me Mostert running up the middle. I'll take that all day.
All right. I'm giving you another one with time to spare. You did get 4 points there, but you had to make up one with the thumbs down. So traction down there, traction up, giving you siding with the producer against the host.
Oh, rookie mistake. I'm so sorry.
All right. So with that right now, Tyler's in the lead with 21. JJ has 20. Tracy has 16 and a half. So Tracy, you're going to have to make a move. Luckily, believe you're going first right here. JJ will go second. Tyler will go last. None of you knew this question coming into here. That's how I like it. So it's going to be off the top of your head. Here we go. Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, and Geno Smith are all within 0.9 ADP. Who do you like more and why? Tracy, go ahead. Uh-oh. Did we lose Tracy here? Anthony, can you swoop in and save her right here? Any pick. There you are. Are you back?
Yes. Sorry. Okay. I'd pick Cousins. I love him as a QB. I think he's not the best, but I think he's steady. I think the points wise, he's going to be steady and he's going to surprise us all a little bit. He has a great offense. Going forward, I think he has a good group of guys that he can throw the ball to.
All right. Coming through and saving yourself the 24-second. You got that. You hit it right whenever we said we were going to do it. New leader, Tracy, is at 21 and a half. JJ, you're on the clock, and it starts right now.
Look, I have to go with Daniel Jones. Brian Daboll is the quarterback whisperer. I mean, do you remember Josh Allen when he first came in? He could run a little bit, but we weren't sure about his passing. Sounds a lot like Daniel Jones to me. We saw Daniel Jones improve last year, right? He won me a championship. So I can't wait to see that year 2 improvement in Brian Daboll's system. Man, I'm excited for DJ this year, and I would take him over Cousins even if Tracy hadn't picked him.
Good. You 2 more right at the end right there. DJ, all within 0.9 ADP. So they're all valid reasons. You know what this means. Tyler, you're going to have to get 6 points for the win. Geno Smith, the time starts right now.
I'm going to start with the word efficiency. Geno is efficient. And now Geno has even more weapons. Lockett consistent. DK, they took the top wide receiver in the draft. And not to mention, he's the latest out of all 3 of them in ADP, so you can get him late. So for my late round quarterback folks, you can stack running back, wide receiver, and then take your quarterback in round double digit, and you'll probably still get Geno. So
I love it right there. Geno off the board. Man, this is a tough call. Tracy, it looks like you did get past there at the end. I have it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 for JJ, 25 for Tyler. JJ, as you know,
good job, JJ.
Good job, Tyler. Oof, that was tough.
The floor is yours, sir. Anything you'd like to say?
Man, I can't believe I had to defend Raheem Mostert. That hurt me a lot inside. I think I'm a little bit dead right now. But outside of that, I know JC, Iggy, I talked to you that last day at the expo. I love what you guys are putting together. I love the energy you bring to this. Congratulations on your 23rd episode. Here's to 123 more. And I hope you have me back sometime.
Yeah, we would love to. Thank you for being
welcome here.
The floor is yours. Anything
Yeah, hey, again want to say you guys are awesome. Hey, everybody in the thing today, awesome. This is why we do it. Fantasy Football Advice Forum is around for these people, for the community, for you guys that are watching and that are listening. Come hang out. This is what we do, and we talk football. And I'll be on this show anytime you need me, Iggy, just for that. Love what you guys do. Love how cool you guys are as people. And keep bringing it, man. Keep bringing it.
You're
Absolutely.
cool.
Great memories across the board with JJ. Multiple nights, he's the auctioneer. And also we had Tyler, like you said, hanging out at the parking garage, walking around. That was just a cool experience. Tracy, you're on the clock, or you're not on the clock. You have the floor. Anything you would like to say at all? Anything you want to say? The floor is yours.
I mean, I've said it a million times. It's like the one place where I feel like I can fit in. The weekend and you guys and the community in general just is outstanding. I love everything about everything. I was terrified to go up to you because you're such a big deal, and it was so stupid because I went up to you and you just gave me a hug, and like everybody was like that. Everyone's walking around drinking. Just in general, like the community itself, if there's anything that anyone ever needs, you can always message me. I'm more than happy to help anybody in any way. It's just, it's a wonderful group of people.
Absolutely, Tracy. It was a pleasure to meet you. We already wrote an article together. Tracy had me right. 3 IDPs and is that going to come out? What's the word on that?
Everyone's afraid to make me into a dog breed, except Gary Van Dyke. He made me into one. It was hysterical. So if anyone wants to join, basically it's you put 3 to 5 players, you compare them to dog breeds and why it can be nice or not, and then if you want to add me in, just shoot me a message on Twitter. Be great.
Yeah, I have the breed. I just have to write it up. Like I said, busy, but that's no excuse.
Oh, no, you're.
I want to thank everybody for being a part of the show. I know y'all are all busy. Time is the most precious gift we have, so I really thank you for being on the show with me. I want to thank the affiliates. Listen, JC, do we have any more comments we need to cover? As it looks right now, I think Wendy might be the winner of the pack of cards, unless we have some more you need to get to, sir.
No, Ron hopped in here a little bit. He said he said Van Jefferson healthy, going to be Stafford's deep threat. Plus, he's an outstanding route runner.
Yeah,
he said Zeke going to be the goal line back.
Zeke's going to be surprising. I wait to see how it unfolds. Melvin Gordon getting some action right now over here in the Baltimore game. 7-3. Hal had a good drive. I believe Johnson's the quarterback for the Ravens, but, man, they went down the field so efficiently. I think they had like 4 or 5 passes, just doof. So I hope you get to it. I want to remind everybody, starting next week, we're moving to 5:30 in the Mountain Time, so that's 7:30 on the East Coast, I believe. Moving the show up 30 minutes so that when we end it, we can do the watch party. I'm going to try to do some cardio with you guys every commercial break. We'll do something just to get some blood moving, enjoying the show, try to get a little healthy going. And I want you there to be for that, anybody that wants to be there. Always remember to go check out the sports affiliation. We have the website. We got the Mono a Mono series. We got the Hall of Famer Greg Kellogg writing some stuff. Of course, the show Thursday with Greg, the Thursday Checkdown, which there will be a watch party as well. We got Off the Backboard. We're covering NBA as well. So once again, thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. And we look to see you next week. As always, remember, bet smart, be lucky, and be kind. And I can't wait to see my friends in person at the Expo next year. You guys take care.
All right, let me get you. Oh, Jameson says, you guys are awesome. Great show. Mel also said, Tracy, shout out to you.
Oh.
Let me get. All right, let's get out of here. Peace out, everyone. Appreciate everyone joining us.
Thanks, JC.
Sure.
Peace out.